Topic: a tribute from class 10. Here tribute means to pay our gratitude, to pay our respect or to admire someone. When Indian film industry has completed 100 years in the year 2013, this article was written, and the writer says that it is the perfect and appropriate tribute to the world of cinema to recollect, to remember our favorite film producers, directors, actors and music and art directors as well. He says that we, the Telugu audiences, proud of many great producers, directors and artists for their greatest works in the field of filmmaking. He recollects the memories, he recollects to pay tribute, he recollects to pay gratitude, he recollects to pay his respect to Savitri, who is one of such prestigious artists. He says that when she was 8 years old, Savitri showed interest in learning dance, and she later associated herself with the theatre. Theatre is drama. So, in some dramas she acted. When Savitri was 12 years old, she was offered a role in a film which is titled Agni Pariksha. But what happened, she was dropped from the character as she looked too young for the role. As she was only 12 years, she was dropped from the role. Once Savitri was given a song sequence in the movie Pathala Bhairavi, which is Ranante Ranu song. In that song, her performance was really considerable. With the expressions she was given, many directors and producers found a potential artist in her. Later, as a result of the song sequence in the movie Pathala Bhairavi, she was elevated, she was given the role of a heroine by then noted director L.V. Prasad. In the film Samsaram, which was released in 1950, but on the sets she was nervous. She had to repeat many takes and this proved a setback for her. The role was given to someone else and she was given a small role of less importance. But it is said that Savitri had little difficulty, that is almost no difficulty in entering the film field. In the movie Devadasu, which was released in 1953, which is considered one of the best picturizations of Sharat Chandra Chatterjee's novel Devadas. In this movie, Parvati, which is the character of Savitri, Parvati comes alive in the movie Devdas. That is, young Parvati with curly hair, a lock of hair staying to her forehead, the large round blackberry eyes looking out from an innocent face left permanent impression in the minds of all cine lovers. Savitri left her mark in this evergreen Telugu classic movie Devdas. And the writer recollects one more movie which is Ardhangi, released in 1955. In that movie, Savitri established her credentials. She gave an exceptionally brilliant performance as a woman forced to marry a mentally retarded person. He is Akkineni Nageshwar Rao. She nurses him back to health. She also teaches a lesson to her in-laws who secretly plan against her husband. The narrator says that Savitri captured the audiences with her beauty, charm and magnificent acting. She was able to convey a wide range of feelings through her expressive eyes. She can express through her eyes mischievous look. She can express a fake anger-provoking look. She can express a look filled with real anger. She can express a look of passion. She can express the pain-filled look. She can express the confident look. And she can express many numerous emotions through her eyes. The dimensions are endless and pages can be filled to describe the magic spell of her eyes. Savitri's amazing talent was in full form in Miss Amma, a hit comedy that made her confirmed artist, confirmed star. Her character is Mary in the movie, and the hero character is a Hindu enacted by Nandamuri Tarak Ramarao. She was from a Christian family and NTR from a Hindu family. And they too pretend as a couple in order to get a job in a school. And that results in a 3-hour picture comedy for the audience. And the writer says that Savitri was loved, Savitri was adored, Savitri was worshipped by many cine lovers in India for the matchless ease in expression. One of Hindi movie's heroines, Meena Kumari, said that she watched Savitri's acting and she usually got doubts about her own acting when she watched Savitri's movies. Her strikingly expressive eyes and her superb sense of timing made Savitri one of the greatest actresses. You know, Amitabh Bachchan, the Big B, said about Savitri that Savitri was one of the first actresses with unbelievable spontaneity. And you might have learnt about Savitri in the movie Maya Bazaar. It is another film that brought fame to Savitri. She played the role of Shashirekha in the movie, and we can recollect the 16 annas of Telugu lass in the movie in the song Alli Billi Ammayiki, reminds us of rich Telugu culture of yesteryears. In the final part of the film, Savitri plays the role of Maya Shashirekha, which is not real but in the disguised form of Ghatotkacha. She walks in a masculine manner, imitating the legendary S.V. Rangarao acting as Ghatotkacha in the film to perfection. When it is the scene with Lakshmana Kumara enacted by Relangi, who is teased by Maya Shashirekha, she switches from the feminine to masculine in the twinkling of an eye, and endless to say, a female artist displaying masculine demon qualities with a club in hand has no parallel with her. And in the movie Chivaraku Migiledi, Savitri gets totally involved. It can be found that Savitri gets totally involved in whatever role she plays. And for example, Chivaraku Migiledi is one such film. She played the role of a nurse in a psychiatry ward. In a particular scene, the nurse has a nervous breakdown and cries uncontrollably. When it was on sets, the shooting was going on, the shot was over. Cut, cut, the director said. But Savitri, who played the role, could not stop crying. Everyone in the set had to run to her and pacify her. And with her magnificent acting, the film became a milestone in her career. Savitri had got many awards. Savitri was awarded the title Mahanati, which means the supreme artist. She also received the Presidential Award for her performance in Chivaraku Migiledi. She had received Kalai Mamani and Nadayagar Thilagam from Tamil film industry. Savitri had nearly 300 films to her credit. Her career was nearly 30 years long. You know, she was equally admired by Telugu and Tamil film lovers. She also acted in few Kannada and Hindi films. She had a big share of films when she was in the peak stage or zenith stage in her career. Her passion for films was so strong that she directed and produced a few films. she got some adversities as well. She faced some adversities. Another angle of Savitri was a human artist. She was generous to the people who were in need. For instance, once she donated all the jewelry she was wearing to the Prime Minister's fund. She left the world in 1981. Savitri is no more, but she is among us with her unforgettable roles. Paying tribute to her, the director and producer Dasar Narayan Rao said, "Many artists are forgotten soon after the death, but it is not so with Savitri. She will be remembered as long as celluloid lives on." All her films would amount an album of life due to the range of themes she acted in. They encompass human lives and passion in their full diversity. What is cinema? Is it a fiction or reality? Many people say many things, but Savitri gave a different definition for this question, what is cinema? She said that cinema is life. Life is eternal. So is cinema because life runs through it. And Savitri is eternal since she gave that life to cinema. And this is all about a tribute, an article, paying tribute, paying gratitude, paying respect, admiring the greatest artists. One of them is Savitri. If you like my videos, subscribe my channel, share my links. Thank you.